When I was working on a thoroughbred breeding operation, we were looking at some of the babies at 2 weeks of age. And here recently, I've had a foal with a crooked leg that I started looking at 2 weeks of age, and we've done some realignment. It actually went real easy. We did not start past trimming up front, but most of the time I get, well, you look at it, well, we'll wait till it grows up and see if we need to do something then. And then it's like, oh, can you fix this? And I'm like, yeah, about 2 years ago.
Yeah, we get that. Still, sadly, get that story all the time. And I would just like to hope before the end of my career that we've spread the message. In the UK, the warm blood breeders, so the sports horse breeders, have taken that on board, most of them. So they're breeding them professionally like the thoroughbred people. One of the main things of that is economics. There's a difference between breeding a horse, that's only worth $2,000 and one that's worth $200,000. When you're breeding at the top end, then you're going to spend the money on a trim each month. But unfortunately, at the lower end, where there's amateur breeders and they're breeding on a budget, it's an easy thing to cut. And of course, they say that quite convincingly. Horses shouldn't be trimmed before they're a year or 18 months. Well, because it fits in with their budgetary requirements.
Right.
As I say, the fact is they do need looking at. And Mike made the point about trimming foals at 2 weeks. I would trim lots of foals at 2 weeks, but that's why I said as routine. So even if they're perceived to be perfect, the farrier should see them at a month and trim them at a month.